What's up, guys? Make sure you guys stay tuned to the very end of this video to find out how you can win yourself a free premium leather lifting belt signed by yours truly. Please give this video a thumbs up. It looks just a little bit good. What's up, everybody? I'm in a really good mood today. Why? I'm joined by Louie.
Yo.
It's so funny that we're in this environment right now, the gym environment, because the last time we did a video together was years and years ago.
Yeah.
It was in the UK. We were hanging out. We were like, what are we gonna film together? Oh, I know, the worst possible video that we could come up with. It was the worst rated video on this channel to date.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
I even ate a plastic doll of Justin Bieber, and that got better ratings than our video.
Hopefully today will go a little bit better.
It was funny, but anyways, it's great to have Louie here. He hasn't really been to the gym that often.
Maybe 3 times in my life.
Yeah, so he's looking to get in shape, wants to get back into it. And what we're gonna teach him today are the big 3 in the gym, which is bench, squat, and deadlift. So we're just gonna show him how to do it so that he knows what to do when he goes into the gym. It's not like, a lot of people when they go into the gym, they just see machines and they just see how they work, try and play with them. It never really gets them anywhere. If you know how to, incorporate these exercises, you might actually enjoy the gym and, do well with it. So let's get started.
Let's do this. Is this when you do like this? Is that thing?
Yeah.
And it's not gonna look like that.
No.
Okay, so the basic squat with the bar. I'm not gonna do it with the bar first, actually. I'm gonna show you just a bodyweight squat because
Which you can actually utilize to do on your own, wherever in the world, right?
Yes.
Alright.
So I'm gonna use this to create a marker for you and maybe have you step in here initially.
Yeah.
Okay?
Which way am I going to be facing?
You're gonna be facing that way, yep.
Okay.
Now you're actually gonna be standing more shoulder width. But a way to quickly do this, you don't even need chalk to do this. You can just, whatever, just eyeball it after. I'm gonna mark just outside his heel here with this chalk. All I want you to do is step outside of that mark. And now your inside of your heel is marked next to it.
Okay.
Next, I'm gonna have you turn out your toes just a bit. Same with that side, a little bit more. Yep. So that might be your squat position.
Yeah.
Just textbook, basically textbook style, that might be his squat position. He might not be flexible enough to stay in that position, so he would have to adjust it after. So in this position, I'm gonna have you just actually raise your hand up and in front, okay? And all I want you to do is descend into a squat. Keep going. Actually, it's really good that the bar's there because it's making you stay up nice and straight.
Oh yeah, I need to keep my back straight, right?
Yeah.
I can feel like I'm losing balance.
Okay. Step back a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, and work from there. Good. Keep going if you can. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. So that's like ideal. Wow, he's more flexible than I thought.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's impressive.
Good. That's actually really, really good.
Okay.
When you're squatting and you have weight on your back, sometimes what ends up happening is your knees crash in. So, for example, like this. That was an exaggerated version. But what I'm gonna get Louie to do here is push his knees out as he's going down and coming up from squat. So when you're going down, it's push them out and then push out as you're coming up. Push, 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 push. So when you do have weight on your back, like I said, this tends to happen because sometimes people have weak abductors or their IT bands are a little bit tight, and this happens. It's happened to me before.
So it's like you just need to consciously remember that push your knees down.
Yeah, like almost like spreading the floor apart, just to make sure that your knees don't come crashing. So what we're gonna do now is have you put the bar on your back and do the same thing.
Sweet.
So just walk under the bar.
Like this?
Have it, yeah.
Okay.
And just stand up straight with it. We have to reposition. That's my height, by the way, everybody. And then just take 2 nice, generous steps back.
Okay.
Good, perfect. And fix your feet so that they are more shoulder width apart. However comfortable you feel.
Does that look right?
Yeah, not just make sure you're not too narrow because
Yeah.
you are very tall. So when you're tall like Louie here, like a giraffe, you have to make sure that you stand wide enough because if you stay nice and tight like this, you're just doing kind of a really closed squat. So, okay, now we want you to just widen your hands just a little bit. Line a finger up on both sides, make sure it's equal. Maybe step wider with your feet. Let's see how that works. I'm gonna ask you to sit back, like in that chair. Keep going back, 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 back. Push those legs apart, push the knees apart. Wow, that is the deepest squat I've seen.
I know. Crazy, man.
Wow, okay.
That's
I
awesome.
don't want to have you go that low. So I'm gonna cue you when to come up.
That's good.
So stand right back up, all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna go back down the same thing you were doing, but I'm gonna cue you to come up. Okay, and up from there. Good. So either parallel or just below parallel. So
Okay.
you were just about like there.
Yeah.
That's good enough for today.
Okay.
Yeah. One thing I just noticed that Louis was doing at first, when you were initiating the squat,
Yeah.
you were initiating your knees coming forward first,
Yeah.
just a bit. We can't have that happen
Okay,
because that's putting a lot of pressure on the wrong muscles and the wrong joints. So your first thing you want to initiate is that back. So it's out first, and then as you're going down, you're still initiating that back. Pretend you have someone here pushing on your lower back, and you should be able to wiggle your toes off the floor.
Yeah.
Okay? And then same thing when you're coming back up, push against my hand. Okay? Always have somebody pushing on your back.
Sweet.
Sort of.
The most famous, most popular exercise out there when a guy goes into the gym, when any person goes into the gym and they try one exercise, it's usually bench press first.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they'll do it wrong, they'll do too much weight.
I think I've seen you bench press Melissa before, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. That was a lot of fun.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do today is just go over some quick technique, not necessarily do a lot of weight, but see maybe what you're capable of, naturally.
All right.
So bench press, you sit your butt down, put your back down, trying to keep your shoulder blades on the bench. That is your goal. And what you want to do is when you align your body on the bench under the bar, you want your eyes face the bar. So you want your eyes to be like under the bar before you start. That gives you enough distance to get the bar off and not actually hit anything on the way down.
Yeah,
so when you get it out, you actually are able to take it down without actually hitting anything. So that's usually good proper placement. Secondly, usually bars have these like little knurls, little placeholders, little dividers between the knurls, as you can see, right? Right there. And it all depends on your shoulder width, where you actually put your hands here. So I actually like to put my middle finger on them, just like so, and I have pretty wide on the bench, and I'm able to actually, hold it properly. If you hold it too close, you're actually working your triceps more than your chest.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna go over that today.
Okay.
We're just working plain
Wide
chest.
grip.
Yeah. So, but you also don't want to go super wide because that is one, uncomfortable, especially when you're starting, and you just won't be able to lift as much. So we're gonna start here. We'll see where your fingers should go, but my fingers will go right here to start. And what we want to do is bring the bar down slowly at this point, just because we want to figure out where our range of motion is, and we bring it down to where our nipples are. So just, to our nipple line, keeping our head down, because some people will want to go, see exactly what they're doing, and that actually can really mess up your neck and mess up your head as you're going along. So we're gonna keep our head down, and the whole trick, some people go way too fast down, and then like bounce it off their chest. That is not good, because you're using one, momentum to get it up, so no strength, and two, you can really hurt yourself too after a
It's
while.
nice and slow,
Yeah, you want to go nice and slow to your nipple and then power up. Now, you're not just going to be powering up with your hands, because that is usually, with your arms, that is usually what a lot of people will do. You want to make sure your shoulder blades are back and your feet are off, planted on the ground. That is really important. You're actually getting a lot of power from your legs. So you're going to be pushing from your legs, from your feet, and from the rest of your body, from your chest, and from your shoulder blades, and from your back. So we're going to go down and up like this. There you go.
Cut that. It's like orgasmic weirdness.
No.
I love that song, but the beginning is so gross.
I got it.
Anyway.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna do, it's called the Inchworm. Have you heard of the Inchworm before?
No.
Okay, great. So I'll do a demo first.
Okay.
You start off with yourself bent over like this. Then you're gonna slowly inch your way forward, but keep your legs straight. So you're gonna get a nice hamstring stretch. Then once you reach in plank form.
Shall I watch you first? I'll watch you first.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do a push up.
Yeah.
Keep your legs straight. Walk them back to your hands and repeat. But keep everything nice and straight. Then another push up. Again.
Do like 3.
Reach the camera.
Yeah. What there? Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Push up. Don't bend your knees.
Do I stand up again or not?
Nope. Keep everything straight. Yep. And then walk your feet back again to your hands and then your back. Normally you do that, but maybe like 5 to 10 times. It just stretches like your whole body.
Yeah. I need to get more flexible as well.
We'll do a lower body stretch. I'll show you first.
Yeah.
This is something I like to do before I do any lower body stuff, because people kind of take their legs for granted and think that you can just load a barbell up and start squatting. So what I like to do is just cross one leg over. And what that's doing is pulling, stretching all your glutes. So make sure when you do it that the foot on the floor is facing straight forward.
Okay. So this?
Yep. You want your back to be as straight as possible, so just keep reaching back for the seat behind you.
Yeah.
Stick your butt out a little bit more if you can. If the lower back isn't straight enough, that just means he's gonna raise up a little bit higher. Sit your butt back like this as much. There you go.
Okay, I feel that.
Continue pushing your butt back.
Oh yeah.
And then you should feel the stretch. Switch.
Cool.
All right, so we're gonna keep this raw and we're gonna hand this over to Maldiva, who is gonna teach Louis, who is gonna teach Louis my favorite exercise, which is the deadlift.
Okay, so have you ever done a deadlift before?
Maybe.
Like
I think I
just-
did one CrossFit like session once where they did the whole like, you know, when you do it like that.
Oh, that's a snatch.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like a power
Maybe
snatch.
that's different. Okay.
Just walk up to the bar like this. Ideally, you want to be about 2 inches away from the bar, from your shin to the bar. So I'll have you step onto this side maybe, yep. The next thing I'm going to have you do is your hips are about this wide. Ideally, you want to be just as wide as your hips with your feet. For deadlifts, you don't want to have your feet facing completely forward. You want to have them just slightly turned out. The reason is because when you go down into a deadlift position, you're not necessarily in a squat position because you're above parallel, but it helps for your knees to be in that position because it's a lot more natural. The next thing I want you to do is bend over like a rag doll. Don't bend your knees and just grab the bar. Now all I want you to do is bend your knees until your shins touch the bar. I want you to stick your butt out as much as you can. There you go. So his back has become a little bit more straight. And from that point on, I want you to just stand up with the bar.
Okay.
See what that looks like. Stand up nice and straight, shoulders down like this. That was pretty good for first deadlift. I literally want you to just do the reverse, going back down. So as it gets heavier, you're gonna be incorporating some techniques that actually you were doing in the bench press, which is breathing.
Oh, yeah.
You wanna puff up your lungs as much as you can. Shoulders back. There, perfect. Pull the knees back, back, back. Down. Yep.
Yeah.
And keep the bar close to your body as you're bringing it back down. So,
Louis going for 235.
and what happens when things start to get heavy? Our hands start to lose a little bit of grip.
So we're gonna give you a little chuck,
A little
so you
bit
feel
of
like a badass.
Oh no, I'm making such.
They're not gonna let you across the border because you have so much powder on you.
They're gonna be like, what are you doing? Sorry,
So-
I made the mess of the floor.
Oh, that's fine.
He's got some chalk on his hands just so that he can have a little bit of grip. Because when it gets heavier, it starts to slip a little bit out of your hands. Especially if you're a new deadlifter, this is something new for you. grip is like something that needs to get work done, and you have to do things like pull-ups or like deadlifts just to strengthen it. What is this, 235 pounds? Whoa, that's more than 2 plates, what we call 2 plates.
Okay.
Put together all the things that you've been taught so far, give it a go.
Okay.
Just remember the big deep breath.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome!
That's so good, dude. Bring it back.
Down.
Boom. That was awesome, man. High five.
High five.
Hey.
That was great. Seriously, that's awesome.
And if you notice, if you play that back, you'll see how straight your back
Did I
was.
keep,
Yeah.
It's like,
keep a good position?
that's
Yeah, you did really well.
hard for guys to do. Like, that's hard for even Peter to do.
That kind of butt thing isn't a natural pose
Feel
for
it.
guys. No, it doesn't
No.
feel like it kind of,
No.
kind
Yeah.
of feels a bit feminine. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
This was great, and then as soon as you get more, no, it was great. It really was. But the more advanced you get, the heavier you get.
Yeah.
That's when we start talking about all this stuff. So those are weightlifting belts, knee sleeves, wrist wraps, so that can protect your wrists when you're doing really heavy bench press, things like that.
Okay.
A mouthpiece. All this other stuff, all this stuff is great, but you don't really need it at the start. But as you're progressing and everything like that, it can aid you and, you know, prevent injuries and things like that. All right, there you go, guys. The big 3. I think Louis did an amazing job today.
Yeah, it's fun.
If you guys haven't seen his travel vlogs, I highly recommend it. He travels all around the world and lives the life a lot of us want to live. His life is an adventure.
Very envious of him.
It is awesome. It is awesome. Highly recommend checking out his vlogs. Link will be in the description below. If you guys want to see Meldiva in more of these fitness videos, I think she explains a lot of these fitness techniques very, very well. All these exercises, they're explained very, very well by her. So if you guys want to see more of her, let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, we'll catch you guys later. Stay sexy, stay hungry, and of course, get laid. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned a thing or two. I'm giving away a free premium leather lifting belt from FuriousPete.com, and I'm gonna sign it. All you gotta do is comment down below. Just write a comment, any random comment. I'm gonna pick a random comment down below. Better yet, let me know why you guys need it and what your best lifts are. All right, guys, good luck. Hey guys, make sure you guys do subscribe to my vlog channel. I post there almost every single day. You can see the newest vlog up right now. Checked out last week's video as well. And if you're feeling up for it, check out FuriousPete.com. And last but not least, let us know what kind of videos you guys want to see next.